Here's the Clippers starting group. Kawhi is the 3 with Jones playing the 4. Bennedict Mathurin is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Bucks, at the forward spots, we'll see Kuzma and Giannis. Then there's Kevin Porter. Then there's Myles Turner. And it's Rollins in at the 2. Finding the strength and the legs to finish the season strong. How difficult is that to do?
Yeah, I think this is where, BA, you need your leaders and those veterans to guide the young players along, to encourage them to eat right, to get their rest, to take care of themselves mentally as well as physically.
So the Clippers win the tip. Garland with the ball. Outside Jones. Leonard outside. The 3 ball. They get it back. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Well, it's just solid awareness by Brook Lopez, working hard to get his team a second opportunity.
Here's Rollins. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Mathurin. Rollins passes to Antetokounmpo. And they double up Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. Milwaukee needs to get a shot off here. No good on the 3. Pass to Jones. Antetokounmpo with the block. And we're about a minute into the first. Outside Porter. Now Turner, covered by Lopez. And he lobs it up. Oh, deflected. Mathurin against Kuzma. Mathurin passes to Jones. Garland feeling it out a bit. There's the 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
They had a tough time beyond the arc. A lot of their possessions ended in missed threes.
What was most disturbing to me was they didn't have a backup plan, right? The threes aren't falling. What do you do next?
Here's Mathurin. He had 16 in the win against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Outside Garland. Mathurin, a screen on Porter. Here's Garland. Now Milwaukee moving it up. Here's Rollins. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter.
Boy, nice pass. A little ball movement, little player movement. That's how you play this game.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And we know how loyal Giannis is to Milwaukee. But trade rumors continue.
Yeah, it's just the reality when you have a superstar player, but not much of a title shot. The sense is Giannis deserves to make another run at it somewhere.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Consistent production from him, averaging around 27.5 points a game. 5 to shoot. And he drops it in from the low post.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Clippers. It's a 5-point game, fresh off a win against the Pacers.
They needed extra time to get the win, but the end result is all that matters.
You know, this was about their perseverance and their conditioning. To me, that was the difference in overtime.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Let's see some of the numbers here for Kawhi Leonard. Out of bounds. It'll be Bucks ball. As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is looking. You take a look at the Bucks. A really frustrating season for them. They're looking forward to the draft.
Seeing where the Bucks are, they're facing an extensive rebuild in the offseason. First, they need more talent, and they need guys who want to be here, who want to be part of turning this thing around.
Here's Porter, and he banks in the layup. Porter's got 5 now.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Garland, the pass to Jones. Back to Garland. Porter with the steal. Takes it inside. And then Porter with the dunk.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Here's Mathurin. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Bucks leading by 9. And it's Antetokounmpo off the drive. Count that bucket.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Garland against Porter. Outside Mathurin. Lopez, the screen on Kuzma. Here's Leonard. From 13 feet, down it goes.
Well, the mid-range is certainly the area that he is most comfortable. Kawhi Leonard, that's where he started, folks.
The shot misses. Nice D from Garland. Clippers trail by 9. Jones up top. Fires. High post. That shot off.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Leonard against Kuzma. Pass to Rollins. The kick out to Kuzma. Outside Porter. Shot clock at 6. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Lopez. For Los Angeles, they've gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Here's Jones for 3. Mathurin. Antetokounmpo grabs the board, and the Bucks with possession. They've got a 13-2 run going. And though he gets lauded for his scoring ability, Bennedict Mathurin is also an excellent rebounder for a guard, Doris.
He's got a live body, very fast off his feet, BA. And yes, he loves to put the ball in the basket, but this guy just competitive. He likes to get after things on the basketball floor.
So it's Los Angeles now, after the basket by Milwaukee on the other end.
Well, nice rise and fire from range by Darius Garland. The three-point shot so highly valued.
Now Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. focusing on the small forward position here. The top rebounders at that spot this season. Fourth, Kawhi Leonard.
And their work on the glass plays such a key part in pretty much all of their games. I mean, they play bigger than other small forwards in this league.
Yeah, this is a very physical group of players, and all with a great nose for the ball. They don't shy away from getting down low and pounding the boards with the big guys. In fact, they just thrive on it.
Outside Mathurin. Pass to Leonard from the arc. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his fourth rebound in this one.
Boy, his struggles this quarter is not helping them right now. They need to start going to somebody else on the offensive end.
And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and of course, controlling the boards.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. And Doris, the Clippers coach Ty Lue, considered to be one of the master tacticians on the NBA sidelines.
And B.A., a lot goes into that. It's not just the adjustments in game or the play calling in late game situations. It's also the fact that this guy understands how to communicate with players, how to hold them to a high degree of accountability, and walk that line between demanding and being supportive. He is one of the game's sharpest minds.
And he can't hit the second. Doris, over the last few years, the NBA has done an outstanding job with replay, expanding its uses.
Well, you say outstanding job. For some, they would tell you that the replays and the reviews are taking far too long. For me, I have no problem with the time it takes, because ultimately, these are game-deciding, series-deciding, and often job-deciding outcomes. Let's get it right.
And Milwaukee has possession, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. Antetokounmpo outside. And Giannis with the jam.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Here's Garland. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Up and over Porter. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Garland's got 5.
I'll tell you clearly, this guy has found his rhythm. He's attacking with confidence early.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. The two-way star Kawhi Leonard was at the top of the coach's mind. He told me we've seen Kawhi win those finals MVPs because at his best, he is as good as anyone in the world. Leonard doesn't just score it, he can also shut down your best wing. It's really tough facing him. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Now here's Garland. He picked up 15 in their last win against Indiana. Leonard finds Jones. Here's Leonard. Let's go with a 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Milwaukee leading by 7. Now here's Porter, coming off a 31-point game. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. That'll put Kevin Porter on the line. That one's on Darius Garland. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
The last pick of the first round in 2019, Porter Jr. plays with a chip on his shoulder. I love the competitive attitude.
Now here's Dunn. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Leonard looking over the floor. A shot from the mid-range. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Not his best night and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Here's Rollins. Coming off a 16-point game against San Antonio. Porter from outside. That one's off. 4 for 7 in the game now. Clippers trail by 10. Pass to Dunn. Leonard outside. Tries it from 16. And the shot no good. A bit short.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of a slump.
And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. So it's Los Angeles now, after the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Pass to Leonard. And that one goes. 3 for 9 for him.
It's interesting. Coming into the league, Leonard's jumper was a question mark. Now, no one is second-guessing it.
Rollins passes to Porter. Antetokounmpo, left side. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek freak is on fire.
Clippers trail by 12. Dunn outside. Pass to Leonard. Oh, and Turner with a block.
Boy, Turner's such a strong rim protector. This guy has such a big-time impact on that end.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. The Bucks will go for a different look here. Bobby Portis is checked in for Turner. Jang comes in for Kuzma. Prince is checked in for Rollins. And Green is subbed in for Porter Jr. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Garland's checked in for Leonard. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Antetokounmpo's checked in. The Bucks leading by 12. Pass to Green. It's stolen by Garland. Antetokounmpo against Collins. Over Antetokounmpo. Collins, no good.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Jang, guarded by Miller. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Portis with a screen on Miller. Portis outside from deep. The rebound by Jackson. Clippers trail by 12. Pass to Garland. 1:05 left in the first. Oh, great D that time from Portis. And so it's Portis who brings up the ball for the Bucks. The last time they came together was in Los Angeles, where they fell to the Clippers.
This time around, they're looking for better execution offensively. They have to avoid mistakes.
Well, so many of their problems stem from turnovers. They simply could not take care of the ball, and it cost them in that matchup.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Garland, the pass to Jackson. .32 seconds left to play in the first. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Yeah, nice job there. Just very lackluster defense.
Portis against Jackson. Outside, Green. Portis a screen. And it's Green off the drive. And then Portis with the dunk.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Outside Garland. Jackson with a screen on Green. Garland for 3. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Milwaukee up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We'll be right back after this word. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And quite a position here for the Bucks to be in. What do you think, guys?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. John Collins out there with Isaiah Jackson. Then it's Miller, then it's Darius Garland, and it's Dunn in at the shooting guard position. Everyone has their opinion on the game, and some fans believe too many threes are being taken.
Well, teams are going to do what wins games. As far as the aesthetics of the game, does the league office want to make an adjustment? We'll just have to wait and see.
Here's Jang, guarded by Garland. Portis gets the bucket.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Dunn outside. Collins a screen. Dunn with it. Now guarded by Harris. Here's Jang. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Pass to Green. Harris outside. 5 on the clock. Back to Green. Jang passes to Harris. Off target from 3-point range. Clippers trail by 19. Here's Dunn. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. For Milwaukee, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. He gets it in there. Harris has got 5.
Tremendous read by Gary Harris. You see the gap, you attack it.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And here's Dunn. Still no points. Collins with a screen on Green. They need this, and they pick up 2.
Just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
Jackson against Portis. Outside, Green. Portis with a screen on Garland. And here's Green from the arc. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. Over the last month, these are the highest scoring teams in the NBA. The Clippers, 4th.
This team has really found a great offensive rhythm lately. Running smart plays, sharing the ball, and racking up points.
A different look for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Jang. Kuzma comes in for Prince. And it's Rollins in for Harris. Clippers trail by 19. Miller outside. Pass to Jackson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. A chance to check out the Los Angeles Clippers' upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Portland Trailblazers. Then on Thursday, they'll take on Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs.
And looking at the Dallas matchup, this is one that they expect to win. But those games can be tricky. Remember, there are no free wins in this league.
That free throw misses. So he comes up empty, missing both.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo is unlocking a new aspect of his game. He said, quote, "I never initiate my offense from the high post, but Doc told me that you can be very effective there. It's hard for people to show a crowd, and you're one step closer to the basket. I plan to stay there for the rest of my career." Guys?
A new wrinkle. Okay, Allie, good stuff. And the Clippers with the ball, trailing by 19. Outside Garland. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Doris, we got to give credit to Darius Garland for continuing to develop his body.
BA, like every smaller guard in the league, teams attack him defensively. So just like a Steph Curry, you build your strength and your balance, and you continue to play with pride on that end, and that is pivotal to his development.
Here's Garland after the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. Pass to Jackson. Now Collins. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, you love the aggressiveness from John Collins right there. Draws the contact in the process of being assertive.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Boy, guys, when he's at his best, John Collins can be an impact player at both ends of the floor. There's a lot of things this young guy does well.
Leonard's checked in for Los Angeles. And both free throws good for Collins.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Here's Rollins. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. Fires in the triple.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And it's Garland with the ball for the Clippers. Pass to Leonard. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Green, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside, Green. And Kuzma the bucket on the assist from Green. Kuzma's got 5 points now this quarter. The Clippers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Now here's Garland. He's closely guarded. Pass to Collins. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Leonard on the wing. Defended by Kuzma. Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Well, such an intelligent basketball player. John Collins knows how to get himself a look out of pick and roll action.
Now the Bucks with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Rollins passes to Antetokounmpo. Now Kuzma. Portis with a screen on Leonard. And the ball out of play. The Clippers will have it. As we near the postseason, let's see where the West is shaken out. Taking a look at the Clippers, currently 8th in their conference. They're hoping to keep that playoff spot.
When I look at the Clippers, they're in a precarious spot. If the season ended today, they'd be in the play-in tournament. So you know they'd love to rack up some wins and avoid that scenario.
Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Mathurin's checked in for the Clippers. Over to the left wing. Leonard up top. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Here's Milwaukee. They're on a 14-6 run. Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
Milwaukee shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. That one misses.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Brook Lopez comes in for Jackson, and it's Jones in for Collins. Good on the second one. Here's Garland. He has 7. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, give Darius Garland credit for looking to score. He forces the defense into action.
It's his first trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Boy, Darius Garland is a fantastic scorer already, and I think there's tremendous upside yet.
Garland hits them both.
And Garland does a little bit of everything. A versatile guard with a bright, bright future.
Milwaukee leading by 21. Antetokounmpo with it. He's got 16. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
The size advantage gives him a clear path to the shot.
And it's Leonard with the ball for the LA Clippers. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Clock at 4. Looking to get it going. The shot that time not on target. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Antetokounmpo against Garland. On the wing, Green. Pass to Rollins. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Leonard. Down low. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Kyle Kuzma.
Yeah, clearly his offensive output has been on a bit of a decline. Now, that could point to a lot of things, but mostly I think he's just putting his focus elsewhere on the floor, looking for other ways to help out his team.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for Milwaukee. The Clippers have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Leonard outside. Jones with a screen on Kuzma. Leonard passes to Jones. Out to Garland. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. The Bucks leading by 23. Outside Porter. Pass to Kuzma. Jones against Antetokounmpo. That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Los Angeles shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Garland against Porter. Now here's Garland. Defense right on him. Pass to Lopez. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. And with some time here, let's see which teams have been terrors in transition over the last month of play. The Clippers third.
And lately, they've not only been forcing turnovers, but capitalizing on them on the other end. Hustling hard to convert every time.
Dunn, he's checked in for the Clippers. Milwaukee has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Outside Porter. Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Rollins. Back to Antetokounmpo. A deep 3. Shot is off. Shooting 9 for 11 so far. Inside. Oh, stolen by Turner. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Oh, so physical and quick in transition. I mean, who would you rather have in the open court?
Now Dunn. Yet to see a basket. To end the drought. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one. On the wing, Kuzma. Leonard defending. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the jam.
And good luck stopping that. Giannis just makes it look so easy.
Leonard against Kuzma. Leonard passes to Jones. And here's Dunn. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Leonard inside. Defended by Kuzma. The shot no good. And for the Bucks, they're shooting 76%. You don't see this often. Doris, when you watch Kawhi play, what stands out is his ability to stay on balance at all times.
BA, when you consider the type of injury and the number of injuries he has sustained to those knees, it is incredible the high level this man plays at. On balance for sure, but a guy who can score big buckets in big moments and carry an offense. Truly incredible.
The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Well, the Clippers shooting poorly, just 30% so far. Now here's Dunn. No made baskets yet. Here's Leonard. That one off the back iron and out.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Kuzma outside. Pass to Rollins. There's the screen by Kuzma. Here's Rollins. He's covered by Mathurin. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Antetokounmpo. And another miss by Milwaukee. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And yep, it's good. Leonard's got 9.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
.127 left in the first half of this game. Now here's Porter, defended by Dunn. Kuzma, the pass to Porter. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. And Giannis with the jam.
And man, does Giannis work hard on the glass. Being rewarded for his efforts right there.
Pass to Leonard. Back to Dunn. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
And here is Antetokounmpo. He's got 26. Now here's Turner. Fires the 3. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open, and yet somehow comes away empty.
And Turner with the block.
I'll tell you, you love the attitude of Myles Turner. No one is getting off these shots when he's nearby. No one.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Collins checked in. There's 31 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Jones with a screen on Porter. The 11-footer. Jones' shot is good. He's got 5.
Tremendous read right there by Bennedict Mathurin. As he gains experience, that court vision really coming along nicely.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The shot off that time. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for Milwaukee. And he ends the quarter with a double-double, doing whatever his team needs. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Well, thank you, guys. Doc Rivers here with us now. Coach, you're ahead at the half. What was the difference?
We got stops. We were out running a little bit. And then we had great spacing against the zone. You know, listen, we start making shots. That always helps.
It sure does. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot. Drums, please. They're measuring up the shot. Give it up for our contestant.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
There's impressive talent in this class, and the top dogs are battling.
Each guy wants this award bad, and you know they're going to be talking trash to one another all season long.
Shifting gears now, what a game we've seen from Giannis in that first half.
Giannis is an absolute freak, a Greek freak, if you want to be literal. He gets what he wants, no matter who's defending him. He's been the difference in the game. But what else is new, Kenny?
I'll tell you what's new. This outfit. What do you think, Shaq?
Diesel approved.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. Then there's Kevin Porter. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Rollins in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Turner. Outside Jones. Here's Mathurin. It's hauled in by Rollins.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Kuzma. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Turner against Garland. And then Turner with the dunk.
Now this is why Myles Turner is such a high percentage scorer. You combine length, athleticism, and basketball skills. Good luck with that defense.
Now here's Jones. From 11 feet away. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Bucks shooting an unreal 69%. Really special stuff here. Antetokounmpo outside. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Shot clock at 3. Over Jones. Antetokounmpo can't connect. Los Angeles shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. Lopez, the screen on Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo against Garland. Wing shot on the way. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside Porter. Here's Rollins. Lets it go from 11. And he hits the jump shot. Rollins has got 6.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Garland. 9 points in the game. And Lopez gets it to go.
And that's got to be a relief. Finally getting something to go here in the second half.
Antetokounmpo outside. And the foul on Brook Lopez. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Porter against Garland. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the dunk.
Gotta appreciate the decisiveness of Giannis. Rolling with purpose after setting the screen.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Three-pointer Mathurin. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Mathurin's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points from 8 feet away and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Boy, he'd be the first to tell you that is a shot that we expect him to make.
Jones finds Garland. Leonard inside. Kuzma on him. Leonard right side. 6 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot. 18 feet out. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, such confidence on display from Darius Garland. Doesn't waste possessions, aggressive offensively.
Here's Rollins. He's covered by Mathurin. Rollins passes to Porter. Here's Rollins. To the inside. Here's Antetokounmpo.
At some point, does the defense decide we need to send more at him? Because right now he is scoring at will.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. The future of the NBA is digital. Commissioner Silver said streaming allows us to better engage fans through the personalization of telecasts, creating chat communities, buying products, playing fantasy. There's an enormous opportunity. We are just barely scratching the surface. Brian, back to you.
It's getting interactive. All right, Allie, thank you. Porter, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And there's the drive, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Brook Lopez.
Let me tell you, on the drive, Giannis is trouble. He takes it right into the defense and gets fouled in the act.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Bucks.
Just a great job running the floor in transition. Now, he realized they were tiring out the defense early, and they took full advantage.
2 shots.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Now here's Lopez. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Jones from outside. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, he's really giving up size in that matchup. But on the perimeter, he can find the room he needs.
It's incredible to me how players have become so adept at creating just enough space to get the shot off. Nicely done.
Kuzma with the ball. Leonard defending. And stolen by Jones. He's got a clear path. Finished off the break. 11 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Toughness and tenacity very much describe Kawhi Leonard's game.
Here's Porter. He's got 10. Time called here. The Bucks decide to talk it over. The best long-range shooters amongst point guards. What a luxury to have these guys on your squad. Fourth, Darius Garland.
And over the years, we have really seen the point guard position evolve. Give these guys a whole bunch of credit. I mean, what a great group of long-range shooters.
You know, and having that element of long-range shooting ability makes them a tough puzzle for defenders to solve. You know, it's an invaluable asset for a point guard, and these players have it in a big-time way.
Now here's Porter. 10 points for him. To the paint. Here's Kuzma, and it's Kuzma finishing it off.
You can see Kyle Kuzma can be the handler or the screener. That's how skilled he is in pick and roll.
Garland against Porter. Shoots from the line. Garland, no good. The Bucks have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. The drive by Porter. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Porter's got 12 points.
They're coming right at you. KPJ playing with intensity.
And so Garland will bring it up for the LA Clippers. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Jones. Kuzma against Leonard. Clock at 6. No good that time. Kuzma with the defensive effort. The Bucks have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Jones against Porter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Jones grabs the board. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Pass to Leonard. Back to Jones. Out to Leonard. Beyond the arc. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Kuzma, that's good.
You can see that Kyle Kuzma has the kind of size and length and creativity to score on the interior.
Los Angeles has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Pass to Leonard. Outside Jones. Garland for 3. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. 14 points for him.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Garland for 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Antetokounmpo against Lopez. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Kuzma with a screen on Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Porter the pass to Kuzma. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got 4 assists in the game.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Outside Jones. Back to Garland. Pass to Mathurin. Now here's Leonard. Defended by Kuzma. Mathurin, a screen on Kuzma to the middle. Shot to stop the run. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Turner's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Porter finds Antetokounmpo. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Derrick Jones.
One of the only ways to slow down Antetokounmpo is to get physical with him. But you know what? That may not work. He is so good at absorbing contact in the paint.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Portis, he's checked in for Turner. Jang comes in for Kuzma. Prince is checked in for Rollins. And Green is subbed in for Porter Jr. And so he's able to get one of two. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Fades back. Collins with the bucket, getting it done inside. Collins has got 6.
Well, John Collins around the bucket doing work right there.
Down low. Here's Green. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Done with it. Jackson outside. Pass to Sanders. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
2 shots.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
That free throw no good. Nance, he's checked in for the Bucks. And he sinks the second. And so Prince will bring it up for the Bucks. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. Pass to Jang. Green up top. Nance left side. Back to Green. And stolen by Jackson. 1:36 left in the third quarter. Dunn outside. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Well, just so deft at finding angles to score in a pick-and-roll situation. Nice job by Chris Dunn.
And the Bucks with possession. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's Green. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Nance, the pass to Portis. 6 on the shot clock. Nance outside. Launches it. The rebound by Jackson. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 of 16 shots to go so far in the third quarter. Miller, the pass to Sanders. Jackson outside. Collins against Nance. That one drops for him. And that's now 8 points in the game for John Collins.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Prince, defended by Dunn. Pass to Nance. Here's Jang, and he makes good on his first shot of the game.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
Here's Sanders. Out to the wing. Collins passes to Sanders. 1 second left. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Milwaukee out in front, just dominating this one. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. And so in the game for Los Angeles, Isaiah Jackson is out there with John Collins. Then there's Chris Dunn. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Miller in at the three, the small forward.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And here's Milwaukee now. Outside, Green. And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
At the line for Milwaukee, Garland. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Jackson, he's checked in for Sims. He hits the second from the line. And for the Clippers, they're shooting only 39% so far in the game. Pass to Garland. Collins with a screen on Green. Green against Garland. And stolen by Green. And the Bucks pushing it up now. And then Portis with the dunk.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And the Clippers with the ball. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Here's Collins. And Collins with the jam.
With a little bit of style, John Collins up and off his feet.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T connected cam? So it's Milwaukee now. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Here's Green. And the layup is good off the glass.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Here's Garland. And you think about the Defensive Player of the Year award. It tends to go to big men. Any thought of dividing the award into two? Maybe one for perimeter players and the other for big men?
Absolutely not, Brian. What we need to do is consider that the single most important thing it is for your defense nightly is guarding the best point guards or wings in the league. And the voters have got to understand it can't only be about big men.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Dunn, the pass to Jackson. Back to Dunn. Outside Garland. This one for three. Gets the three ball to go.
That's 2 triples for him. 1 in the first, 1 in the second.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Portis with a screen on Garland. Green against Garland. Portis with a screen on Collins. Jang passes to Portis. Doubled by Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Oh, the defense very willing to live with that mid-range jumper.
Garland with the ball. Portis picks him up. Kicks it out to Collins. Now Green. Pass to Jackson. Back to Green. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the paint. Here's Collins. Jang pulls it in.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
Here's Prince. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
The Bucks making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Miller. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Here's Jang. Can't hit that one. Los Angeles has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Back to Jackson. Pass to Garland. To the inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
So it's Milwaukee now. Outside, Green. It's Prince on the wing. Leonard defending. Such a wide open look.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Now here's Garland. Takes a 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Portis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Inside. And then Portis with the dunk.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Outside Garland. And here's Leonard. Fades and shoots. Prince grabs the miss.
Boy, this is just what happens on some nights. He's unable to get into any sort of rhythm.
To the paint. Here's Jang, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. Harris is checked in for Milwaukee. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Mathurin's checked in. It's both from the stripe. Now here's Garland. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
To halt the run. Prince grabs the miss. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this 4th. Harris passes to Green. Jackson against Portis. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Jang. Outside, Green. The 3. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Collins outside. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Milwaukee is gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Portis the screen. Green the pass to Prince. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, B.A., some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
Here's Mathurin. After Milwaukee picked up a 3 with their last shot. Outside Garland. Lets it go from deep. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
Harris's shot is good.
Well, these catch-and-shoot opportunities are money for Gary Harris. He spent his career making these rhythm shots.
And here's Mathurin. He'll bring it up for the LA Clippers. Pass to Garland. Collins a screen. Jacks up a 3. Won't go. And that makes him 5 for 8.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Jang gets the bucket.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
And for Los Angeles, they're shooting just around 45% on the fourth. Outside Garland. Leonard against Prince. Leonard on the wing. Shot clock at 5. To end the run. Jang pulls it in. Jang's got 4 rebounds now. And it's blocked by Collins.
Collins with the denial. How about that rim protection?
Nance, he's checked in for Harris. And then for Los Angeles, Brook Lopez comes in for Jackson, and Derek Jones is subbed in for Collins. Prince finds Portis. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And, you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008. Yeah, this is Mathurin at his best, driving hard to the cup and finishing in style.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten 8 of 15 during the fourth quarter. Portis, the pass to Sajang. Portis with a screen on Leonard. Here's Jang. Back to Portis. 3 on the clock. The kick out to Nance. Here's Prince. Here's Portis. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Portis has got 6 here in the quarter. The Clippers have gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. Outside Jones. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Boy, laser focus from Kawhi Leonard. He no sooner touches it than that ball is off to the rim.
Here's Prince. Pass to Nance. Portis outside. And here's Green from the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. Green's got 10 points in just the second half.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Garland. Back to Leonard from behind the arc. It's hauled in by Portis. Milwaukee has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. Portis with a screen on Garland.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Green against Garland. Portis down low. Good work defensively by Lopez. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 for... Whoa!
Oh, my goodness. Showtime from Derrick Jones Jr. There are very few who get up as high as this guy does.
Milwaukee shooting 65%. Their offense has been on another level. Outside, Green. Pass to Jang. Here's Prince. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Prince.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Bucks.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And you look at their record after tonight, 30 wins on the year.
And they fought hard for this win, guys. No one wants to get swept in a season series, even a short one.
And what a huge performance it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The aspect of his game that stood out to me was his work on the glass. He was absolutely relentless.
1:11 left in the game. And here is Green. Pass to Portis. Oh, there's the alley! And stolen by Leonard. Prince against Mathurin. Outside Garland. Leonard for three. The Clippers rebound. Prince against Mathurin. Now here's Garland. 6 to shoot. Lopez, the screen. Leonard. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Green against Mathurin. Outside, Green. Portis for 3. Mathurin with a rebound. Garland against Green. Garland with the ball. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Giannis, an impressive performance. Talk about what this game showed you about your team.
This game was great. I think everybody came out ready. Everybody played great. We were moving the ball, we knocked down shots, but most importantly, we were playing great defense. But at the end of the day, it's just a win. We got to build off this. We got to go back to the gym, watch film, and get better.
It's just one piece of a greater goal. That's right. Thanks, Giannis.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And now let's take a look at our players.